Poems on Youth, Beauty, and the New World. Father and Friend. Father and friend, as son I mourn you not. Through all the tribulations of your days, your love held close essential things and found eternal values set in humble ways. In the stormy discourse of the passing years, compromise replaced love's amplitude. In a marriage fraught with bitterness and tears, uneasy truce, a frail and thin veneer. Through all, this heart was wedded to your fate, and suffered more, the more your distanced lives and angered words did finally alienate the unity your marriage vows had sought. Of the anger and its cause I hold no key, for sudden anger also rose in me, unbidden guest but sanctioned by my fears. Now, in the light of 60 years, I see that underlying all the painful tears, a love still stood when all I saw was fall, the ruin of a broken family, and years of sadness beyond my mind's recall. There came the day of my mother's passing on. She, with whom I dueled, defending you. On her deathbed, I saw a miraculous thing as the cancer and the pain raced through. There are moments in our lives that set the lie to all we think and believe we know as real. And on that night, I met an ancient soul, cloaked in the garb of a wasted form, reveal her inner self as mother and as wife, and all my long-held attitudes erased in a moment swifter than my thoughts, when love drew close and all my doubts effaced. Through suffocating throes and numbing haze of drugs that stilled the pain but brought no hope, her ravaged frame, unable now to move, she slipped from the failing envelope. Yet one more time she looked at me in peace, and ever will I honor her sacred name, and ever recall the hour of her death, and the moment of her slow and final breath. For then, miraculously, she turned her head to face you, Father, standing by her side, and somehow smiled a smile that deified the moment and your term of life on earth. A smile so warm, so filled with joy, that I, in wonder, humbled by such deeps of love, stood silent by, as she so peacefully released the soul that upward swiftly fled. But as she left, her sisters now in tears, she blessed again our time-bound lives on earth. For as she rose, such silence filled our ears, a fragrance unknown on earth infused the room and stilled all thought to lift us into light. Neither the rose nor the jasmine's haunting air could match that scent of the psychic being there, its benediction calming our grieving souls. And now, my warrior friend, you too are gone from pain and the crushing weight of days. But as I slowly see within, I find a joy that broke the bounds of limiting mind, a closeness unabridged by death and time, lifting us above our worldly fears, wiping from eyes the stain of sorrow's tears, and through all future births, a love divine. Remembrance of my childhood's scented days, the fruiting vines, the laden cherry tree, the flowers' endless song to sunlight's rays, the forest's grasses, soft as children's cheeks, the magic sound of rivulets and streams, the carol of birds, chant of the soothing winds, and the wonder world of childhood's dreams, all by your beneficence made live. I wander through the corridors of time, on my lips a prayer of gratitude for all the sumptuous gifts your hand bestowed, lover of life, embracer of things divine. Where is loss when your gifts outlast the years? What grief of the heart, what sadness could endure the light of love, the treasure now secure in the easy benediction of the days? Could time erase from memory your laugh, expunge from my heart your joy in simple things, the scent of earth, the radiant light of days, and the harvest of your hands, a gift for kings? How moved you were by the slow descending sun, arm round my shoulder, weeping quietly for a beauty past and a glory still to come, the richness of it all, the harmony of Godhead's breath upon our human lives. You left not soon, but in your time and way, you chose the final hour, from your soul declining support to live another day. The earth you cherished, nurtured with your love, receives you now as friend and honored guest, who tilled the fields of youth and age with grace. Yet only your broken frame is laid to rest. The garden of your days lies empty now, awaiting in silence the strong, determined hand that with such endless joy did till and plough, exulting ever in the bounteous land. The soil you tended lies in stillness now, asleep in winter's streams of cloudless skies. When spring will bless the earth with warming hands, and from this day remembered there shall rise a prayer for the deep perfection of your soul, in flight to its resting place among the stars, to move decisively towards your goal, your spirit's truth, your strong and singular path.